Hello and welcome to my review of the Powr Flite PF51 wet dry vac. Today is Thursday, April 21, 2011. Just got this unit in from Powr Flite. It's a regular $169 unit and it is on sale right now for a whopping $50 off at $119. Add to that a $19 shipping cost to continental US. And you have the unit that we see here. With that unit comes included this crevice tool here, a triangle brush, and two different width floor brushes. This one looks like more for carpeting, and this one more for floors, as well as the extension wand. Now, one discrepancy I found: the owner's manual that comes for this unit covers 3 different units, PF51 only being one of them. Inside on page 2, it makes mention here of a paper filter. There is no paper filter that comes with the PF51. Not a big deal. You don't need it to do dry vacuuming specifically. And the times that I've been using, it certainly does not suffer any for not having it, but just don't be misled by that fact that it doesn't come with a filter. What it does come with is a 7-foot hose. The hose diameter is 1.25 inches. The end of it has what I call, I guess, a pistol grip type style. And this actually is very nice. I find it gives you a lot of control when you're vacuuming the area, because you're going to find the suction on this vacuum, it wants to pull down pretty hard on the vacuum, so this helps you have the power and the force to move it along nicely. The vacuum that I'm going to compare it to today is the shop vac that I've been using up until now. It's a 5.5 horsepower version. I don't know the specs on it. I know it's not really a fair comparison. The specs on the PF51, by the way, the most impressive of the two, I believe, is the water lift. This vacuum has 100 inches of water lift. Now, water lift, my understanding of it by reading on the internet, a good analogy is putting a straw to your mouth. If you put a straw that is narrow, you're going to be able to draw very hard through that. But a big, wide, bigger diameter straw, obviously you're not going to be able to draw as much through it. In combination with that 100 inches of water lift is another statistic called cubic feet per minute, CFM, which measures the airflow through the machine, and this particular one is rated at 114. Really, it's the combination of those two things. You don't want any number too high or too low. It's the combination of those two that really dictate how strong the unit is going to be. So today we're going to do a little bit of testing. We've got this horribly dirty carpet that we're going to do both dry testing to remove some debris, as well as we're going to be pouring an equal amount of water on both sides of the carpet and comparing how the shop vac does versus the PF51. Okay? Now, one of the nice features about the PF51 is you'll see the end of the hose, there's a locking mechanism, and that just clicks into place, and you can pull the unit around by the hose. It's on casters, rolls very, very easily, and that's a really nice feature versus my old shop vac that I've been using. Has no wheels, so you just basically drag it along. My primary usage for this machine is that of an auto detailer. So I'm looking at cleaning carpets, upholstery, and when you power wash mats, the floor mats, and need to draw the water out of them to get them as dry as possible with the vacuum. So those are some of the things that we're going to look at today. Now, one of my concerns with this unit was that if it's so powerful, how does that equate to noise? because nobody wants to have a really loud vacuum droning on in the background. So we're going to just take a quick listen to each of these units to get a feel for the noise level. Here's the shop vac. It's not sounding too good. And here's the PF51. The ironic thing is you really hear the air rushing through the nozzle on it almost more than you hear the noise in the machine. So I'm going to start with the shop vac, and we'll do a little bit of vacuuming on the carpet. Not a bad job. It's been a good unit for me, and I just wanted to upgrade to a more powerful unit, which is why I bought the PF51. So let's just give it a side comparison here too. The suction is so strong on this thing that it really, you have to kind of force it along, because it really has a very strong suction, and boy, I'll tell you, it sure pulls. You can feel it, there's no question. Now, it's not really a true and fair comparison, as the specs on this 5.5 horsepower shop vac really aren't anywhere near close, but it's what the unit I had on hand, and it's what I've been using, so that's what we're doing now. So the next segment, we're going to pour an equal amount of water on each side, and then vacuum it up as much as each unit will do, and then compare with some paper towel to see how much water residual is left on each side.